Hola chicos, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal estáis? Bueno, estamos ya de viernes, he dado otra semana más, sois unos campeones, de verdad, los papás me cuentan todo lo que estáis haciendo, así que enhorabuena porque estáis trabajando muy bien. Bueno, hoy venimos con otro storytelling, que como ya explicamos en el primer vídeo que hicimos de este tipo, es un cuentacuentos. Hoy os voy a enseñar un cuento que a mí personalmente me gusta mucho, también lo llevaré al cole para que lo podáis ver, para que lo podáis leer, incluso pues para poder contarlo otra vez si os gusta. Vemos en el otro vídeo, a partir de ahora va a ser todo en inglés. So this is the book. The title is The Room on the Broom. I don't know if you know this story. It's a very famous story. The author is Julia Donaldson, the same one as in the other story, Spiffiest Giant in Town, if you remember. And I want you now to do the same exact thing as we did the other day. I want you to stop the video and try to guess what is the story about just looking at the cover. So what can you see in the cover? Okay, I can see, I don't know, what is this? This is a witch, very good. This is a witch and this is a cat. So let's begin with the story. As the other day, you're gonna have the screen with all the vocabulary that we don't know.
Broom, a brush with a long handle, escoba. Bow, a piece of cloth worn around the hair, lazo. Wand, a thin stick used for doing magic, varita mágica. Spell, words that are intended to make magic things happen, hechizo.
The witch had a cat and a hat that was black and a long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then, out of the bushes, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely to the witch and said, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there a room in the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog climbed on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they're gone. Oh, but something happened. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. Down, cried the witch, and flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then, out of a tree, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and said, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there a room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, said the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they're gone. So now you can count how many animals are there in the broom. The dog, the cat, and the bird. 3 animals. Let's see. Oh, look what happens. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The witch clapped her bow, but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then, all of a sudden, from out of a pond leaped a dripping wet frog. He dropped it politely and said to the witch, I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there a room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they're gone. So now they are the dog, the cat, the frog, and the bird. 4 animals on the broom. Uh-oh, the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. I'm a dragon as mean as can be, and which with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a gleam in his eyes and said, just this once I'll have the witch without the fries. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall and dark and sticky and feathered and flured. It had 4 heads. It had wings like a bird, and its terrible voice when it started to speak. And it said to the dragon, buzz off, this is my witch. Look at the dragon's face. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly, and spread out his wings and was off through the sky. But look who was that monster. Then down flew the bird and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, said the witch. Without you I'd been the dragon's insides. So she was very happy because all the animals helped her. Then she filled up his cauldron. Find something, everyone. Throw something in. So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Tiggity saggity boom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom with seats for the witch and the dog and the cat, and a nest for the bird and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all climbed on. The witch tapped his broomstick and whoosh, they're gone. So finally all of them got a seat in the new broom. Bueno chicos, pues ese ha sido el final del cuento. Os voy a dejar en Sayenet algunas actividades que podéis hacer para después de haber leído y escuchado el cuento. Espero que disfrutéis mucho del fin de semana, que lo paséis bien Y ya sabéis, podéis mandarme un email, podéis mandarme un mensaje por Silent, lo que os sea más cómodo, y me podéis contar pues qué es lo que habéis hecho, si os ha gustado el cuento, si os ha gustado el vídeo. Yo leo todos vuestros mensajes y os contesto siempre, así que aquí estoy para vosotros. Un besito enorme para todos. Adiós.